What's good, everybody? It's Flag Me Up Podcast, your weekly podcast series about life, culture, and adulting and Web3 from the perspectives of two Black women living in Seattle and now podcasting in our studio in Seattle. Yeah. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. Excited. This is my first time seeing the studio. You've already seen it previously, so I'm like, oh my goodness, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Wow.
It's exciting. I feel like every time I step into the studio, it's just an exciting experience because one, we've wanted it for so long.
Right.
And then two, it's like, it's just exciting.
It is. And I love being in the city, so everything about that.
Any excuse exciting to come down to Seattle, whether I'm driving. Oh, and can I mention it? Yo, Tessie, the Tessie.
A friend of ours has a Tessie.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
It's our method of transportation. To Seattle.
I love it. Oh my gosh. I want 4.
I want 6. I want one for every day of the week.
They're so amazing. Like everything about it. Like it's so comfortable. Like I didn't know, but it tells you when the light turns green. Like it notifies you.
Was that beep? That beep?
Yeah. Every time.
Cars are crazy smart. Like cars are becoming crazy smart now.
I was like, wow. So I really kind of don't have to pay attention.
I mean, don't tell Elon.
But yeah, I love it. It's smooth.
You know, that's exciting. That's exciting. So the last time, let me turn my phone off. What the hell? The last time that we were in the studio, or the last time that you guys heard from us, was back in October. Since then, a lot has happened. And so let's just kind of go through a little bit of what's happened. November and December, we were planning for Art Basel. We had a successful Art Basel at Zoratopia. It was so much fun. I got to see some of the homies end out the year, just on a super high note. And then in January, I got engaged. Let's go. She's a fiance. She's a wife.
How was that?
It's exciting. It's so exciting. It happened, like literally, my man and I, we just be at home watching TV, just enjoying ourselves. And then just while we were listening to music, he just asked the question and it just felt so perfect. And it felt just so like the intimacy that I wanted, you know. I thought that I wanted to get proposed to like out in public in front of everybody, but like, no, that was perfect. It's like, it was just perfect. And so just getting the rounds, letting everybody know. And then pretty soon going to do engagement photos because that's really exciting to me.
That's so cute. He just popped, like, it wasn't even, did you expect it?
I wasn't expecting it. No, we were just talking, having a super good conversation. And then he just started to laugh and he was like, I've already settled too much. Then I'm like, what do you mean?
You're over here like, what?
I'm just like, what? We watching the show. Did you spoil it?
What are you talking about?
We watching music videos. Like what?
Right.
And then he got up and it was wonderful. It was perfect. I cried for a long time. And I appreciated it. It's been 5 years, and I'm so grateful. I feel like everything happens for a reason, and when it's supposed to happen. So, I'm happy. This year started off on a super high note, and then getting the podcast, just reconnecting with a bunch of Seattle creatives, that's been pushing me. Right. My birthday being on Tuesday. By the time you guys listen to this episode, it's going to be the day after. Exactly. Unless I happen to drop it on my birthday because you know me. I might. Who knows? But let the people know, how have you been?
I've been pretty good. Just, doing the whole mom life and student.
We love motherhood.
Lifestyle kind of thing. Trying to figure out how to smoothly manage my life and balance at the same time and be present. Shit. A lot of things.
It's a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I don't even have a kid and I'm trying to do like the latter of those things.
Right. It's hard being an adult and then also trying to raise somebody to be an adult. You know what I mean? And but there's great things about it too. So
there was a conversation that so I went over to Lily's house, and also your house is cute as hell.
Oh, I know.
I love your apartment.
I just got it's a used couch, but it's
new to you,
right? New to me, and I love it. It's like this brown. It's like brown,
like mustard. It gave me mustard.
Yeah, like a hint of green, like earthy green in there. It's just like a very nice neutral brown color. That I'm just like, okay, now I have to figure out how to like decorate the rest of my place.
And your upholstery era.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
I watch a lot of upholstery videos on YouTube.
That's
I'm like
fun.
a YouTube fanatic over here. But I've been watching those for years and then been scared to start it kind of because it's like, oh my gosh, I have to consider the type of sandpaper that I'm gonna use. Like I didn't even know there was like different levels of sandpaper. And
hardware stores are a trip.
I thought the grocery stores were gonna be like, first of all, grocery stores are already complicated enough, right? But when you step into a hardware store, it's like, damn.
Options. Now I gotta be an adult.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. It was so hard to navigate through the store. And then also it was like a random day that I went where I was just highly caffeinated. And I was like, I'm ready to start my upholstery shit now. Like, yeah. So, so it was random when I was like, okay, I'm going to actually do stuff, you know, and stop talking about it and watching videos. Mm-hmm. Like, fuck it. Yeah, I'm scared, but like, it has to start at some point. Mm-hmm. So, I found these cool chairs at like a Goodwill outlet.
The Goodwill outlet is the bomb.
Right?
They have everything.
That was my first time there ever. And I've always passed by like, ooh, I should go in there and see what they got, especially if I want to start this upholstery thing. Like, I'm not trying to, I want to find some good deals.
Yes.
Finally, it was like, again, random day, caffeinated. I drove there, found 2 great chairs, and had this great idea. And I was like, okay, now is it. I have the energy. I have the time. Do it. And so, yeah, I started. I ain't finished.
Well, it's okay. Nobody needs to know that.
Right.
They're cute. The idea is there. The thought is there.
They're going to be this like cool cream fuzzy chairs that I want. So I'm excited.
No, that's exciting. And I wanted to bring up your son because when I came over to your house, you had this like just incredible conversation that we kind of fell into. And I was like, this is perfect for the show. But you were just talking about how right now he's like at this age in his life where he wants to be friends with everybody. I think it's easier if you explain it. So.
Yeah. So he just started kindergarten and he is a very, very social kid. Very like, he's the type of kid in the grocery store, he's saying hi to everybody.
That's so sweet.
How are you? What is your day? I mean, inviting people over.
That's why I'm scared to have a kid. I'm not going to lie.
Mind you, I'm introverted. Like, I don't like talking to people. Like, I just want to go to the store, do my thing, get out,
bounce.
Right? Mm-hmm. And he's like, no. Mm-mm. He's like, hi, I need to know who you are. Yes. I like you as a person. Let's go hang out.
Children are so sweet.
Right? And like we were at one store one time and what is it called when they're
Seattle? That's Seattle for you. Let's go. Shit. Let's go. Who y'all getting? No, I love it. That's the city. We in the city now.
Made me forget what the fuck I was talking about. Damn.
He was in the store. Y'all were in the store in a whatchamacallit?
What is it? The person that stacks stuff.
Oh, a stalker?
A stalker.
Or just a warehouse worker or just a
right. And he was just like, hi, my name is blah, blah, blah. And he goes, hi. And literally invites him over. He's like, what are you doing after work? And he's like, I'm just, I'm going to get off late. And the guy like actually had the conversation with him. So sweet. He's like, yeah, I'm going to get off later and I'm going to go home. I'm going to eat and then just, play video games. And he goes, oh, my dad just got a new video game. Oh. You need to come over. You should come over. We can play. And the guy was like, yeah, but I'm going to get off late. And he goes, that's fine. How about we come over your place? How about you just come and eat at our place? Because he was like, I got to go make dinner. And he goes, oh, don't worry. We got food at house. My dad's house, my mom's house. Yeah, everything. He was just like, no, we're going to bypass this. And we're going to make it happen.
You're going to be my friend now, and you're not going to say no to me.
Right.
Whose crib is it? I don't care. It don't even got to be a crib. What park?
You want me to pick you up? Because I can pick you up.
Okay.
It was, he's just so, like, persistent with wanting to socialize with people. And there's pros and cons to that. Because, yes, he can make friends easily.
Yeah.
But rejection. And that's the thing that he's been dealing with.
So wanting to be everybody's friend, but not everybody wanting to be yours.
Right. And so when he started school, he was just like, hey, my name's Micah, introducing himself. And he's like, everyone's my best friend. Because I'm like, did you make any friends? Tell me their names. He's like, everybody.
The whole class.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, everyone's my best friend. You got
so sweet.
this person, that person, this person, and that person, pretty much naming everyone in his classroom. And so I was like, oh, that's great. But then there were times where he would come home feeling really sad and down and didn't really want to talk about it. And I can't force him to talk about it, right? Mm-hmm. And so then later on, it came out when he had like, it wasn't really a tantrum. It was just like, you know, when you have rough days and you're like, I really don't want to do this. I don't want to put my shoes on. I don't want to blah, blah, blah. Like the simple things he didn't want to do. So I was like, what is going on? And it finally came out with tears and just, very emotional moment. He was just like, no one wants to be my friend.
Oh,
I don't have any friends. I'm never going to get friends. And I was just like, damn, that hit hard.
Yeah, no, that hits.
Right? Because it meant so much to him to have friends.
Have somebody to talk to, connect with, play with.
Yeah, and share like ideas and things. And it makes sense. He's the only kid. So he's not used to having a bunch of kids around him. And so he wants that all the time.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, this shit is hard. Because
yeah, no, like how do you teach that when you're still learning to accept it yourself? Like I'm in my 20s and I'm like, I want to be everybody's friend. Like not like a couple years ago, but now like as I've learned more about myself, it's like I'm not really as like shy as I really thought that I was. It's like I actually love people. I love being around people. And like now that I've noticed that about myself, it's like, yes, let's be friends. Right. And then it's like just understanding, one, I don't need to be everybody's friend. Everybody isn't good for me. And also two, everybody doesn't need to be your friend. So
exactly. And that's like, how do you teach that to a 5-year-old that doesn't even understand logics? Like it does not have that understanding. And so it's like, I try to tell him like, hey, some people don't want to be your friend, and that is okay. That's
no, but that was perfect. It's like,
so what? Not everyone can be my friend.
No, but period. That's what goes on in his mind. Period.
Yeah, no, seriously.
You tell him that, and he's like,
he said,
wait,
what? The fuck?
But I'm everybody's friend.
Right. Who wouldn't want to be my friend? Like, I'm the best, right? And yeah, but at the same time, it's like, you're going to get rejected, and you're going to have people that are just don't want to be your friend because of how you look or how you talk, and
which is
because you're extroverted. You know what I mean? And or sometimes kids are just not ready to be friends. You know what I mean? Because there's certain kids that he told me that, you know, told him straight up, I don't want to be your friend. But now it's like halfway through the school year, and now they're friends. He's like, well, this person now said they want to be my best friend. And I'm like, see, you just got to give people time sometimes.
Period. Know? Growth. Because at first and I respect that child. They was like, you know what?
Wait a minute.
I don't want to be your friend. But then they learned, you know what? You actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, like,
it takes time. And I think that was us too. Like, introverts, like, we have to analyze the situation. Wait a minute.
Yeah, analyze the situation. Is the only reason you talking to me because we in the same place at the same time all the time? Or is it because you actually want to be my friend?
Exactly. And so you got to give people that space, boundaries, also understanding that concept, not touching people. Because, he sees something he likes. He's like, wow, I love your sweater. Automatically, he, like, wants to touch the person. So, a lot of...
He's funny.
He is funny, but he kind of does his own thing. He's in his own world, you know what I mean? And everything is just so innocent, right? And it's hard to have those moments where I have to like tell him like, hey, not everything is butterflies and flowers and roses. Like, sadly, there's like some rejection. There's people that are gonna call you names and people are going to judge you because they don't even know you just based off the fact of what you look like. Right. And you could be the smiliest person ever, but somebody will be like, fuck that person. Exactly. And it's unfortunate, but you got to learn how to navigate life like that. And it's hard. It's hard because, again, like you said, I'm, as an adult in my 20s, I'm trying to figure out how to make friends and how to like keep those relationships healthy and how to socialize with people outside too, like get out of my comfort zone, right? And so, I'm trying to figure that out, and then I'm trying to teach him, and it's a lot, but it's really interesting at the same time, like, because then you're getting like this great perspective of
Yes.
like a fresh canvas that's just trying to
Yes.
navigate life, but then they look at you for guidance, and it's like you look back at them like
Like, we really both don't know what we
he's
doing
like,
here.
"What? How am I supposed to do this?" It's like, I don't even know. Like, I'm trying to figure out too. Like, it's an interesting adventure though.
No, I honestly love that. I love that. That's kind of why motherhood is scary to me. I'm excited to be a mother, but it's like I'm terrified because I want to learn these things first, but it's also you can't learn everything before that day happens, you know?
That's true.
Sometimes it's a process that you have to learn in the moment, like just like everything else.
That's so true.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So if you guys want to chime into this conversation, hit us up on Twitter at Black Me Up Podcast without the A, or message us, contact@blackmeuppodcast.com. But let's go right into television. Let's go into like a little bit of what we've been watching. I actually wrote down a list because
Dang.
it's not a lot, but I'm so bad at remembering television show names.
Yeah.
The first one I wanted to talk about, Monster Factory. You know, my fiance and I love WWE and like wrestling.
Oh.
There's this there is this boot camp, essentially. It's a school and I forget where it is, somewhere in the East Coast, I think Jersey, that helps train independent wrestlers to go on to WWE and like New Japan Pro Wrestling and stuff like that. And so we're watching from the perspective of about 5 or 6 independent wrestlers. It's Gabby Ortiz, Twitch, Bobby Buffet, and then I forget the other people's names, but then we see the coach Dan. And like,
how many?
It's about 4 or 5 people.
Okay.
It's a beautifully made documentary because you go through their struggles, kind of like what got them there. Like, and then like Twitch, he was one of my favorites because he has Tourette's and then he has like anxiety and social depression and like just things like that. And just a bunch of different things. But he uses wrestling like as his outlet. And then that just motivated me. So Monster Factory on Apple TV.
Oh, okay.
It's free to watch, fun, super quick miniseries. It's like 6 episodes. You'll get through it in like 3-4 hours.
Interesting.
The Ark. I texted everybody once I saw episode 1 of The Ark because the Ark is on a spaceship. It's like Ark 1 through 15. There's different arcs.
Oh.
You're watching people as they wake up from cryo because of a catastrophe that happens. So people's pods get broken. They end up waking up. Some of the crew dies. And so it's only a certain number of survivors that has to navigate the ship.
Oh, shit.
It's a crazy show. It's a crazy show. But I've been super into my like sci-fi space, kind of like dystopian television. Animal Control. I've been talking to y'all about Seattle representation.
I'm like, y'all, who the fuck you?
The audience.
I'm like, where have I been? What chat you talking about? What group chat is that?
Seattle representation. Animal Control takes place. It's shot in Chicago, but it takes place in Seattle. And it's like a group of...
So does Seattle look like Chicago?
That's a good
Do they
question.
look similar, the city?
That's a good question. I guess we're going to have to go to Chicago to find out. But it's filmed in Chicago. The main dude, I forget his name, he grew up in Capitol Hill. And so he was just inspired to do this. And they are, what's it called? Animal Control. The name of the show. They work in animal control. And it's just super funny. You're watching these different agents go through these different catastrophes with animals and like life issues. Like one of the girl talks about going like to parties on Woodby Island and shit like that.
There's parties on Woodby Island.
I know, like parties on a boat. And then it's like, no, that is so funny because like, I guess like if you're from Seattle, like the references are just there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So Swarm, obvious. You haven't checked it out.
So bad at watching shows. I am so bad. Like I told you, I'm YouTube girl.
YouTube girl?
YouTube.
No, I feel
Once in a while on Netflix, but...
What is Swarm on? Now I'm forgetting. It's on Amazon Prime. So if you have a smart TV or if you have an Amazon TV, then it's free on Prime TV.
Yeah. I barely go on Amazon Prime, honestly.
Let's see if I could describe this decent. So Dom Fishback plays Dre, and then Chloe Bailey plays Marissa. Treat me like a treat me.
Oh.
And so Marissa dies somehow. Murder, cut happens. And so we don't know. So this entire series, we're trying to figure that out. But then we're also watching Dre become a killer because Marissa was her sister. And I don't want to give out too much of it because I feel like if I go too deeper into it, then I'll just go into talking about it. But you see some great performances from Billie Eilish. There's Paris Jackson, Ricky. He's in there. I forget his last name, but Ricky the comedian, tall,
Thompson.
Ricky Thompson, yes.
Thompson, yes. Mm-hmm. I love him.
He works at a phone store. He's like, I don't think I'll be able to help you. You gonna have to leave. Yes. This is feeling sketchy.
That's him. 100%.
Just some great performances. I loved the show.
Really?
But essentially, just think of the Beehive. Think of the Beehive. Think of a crazy fan. Think of somebody that goes on Twitter and is like so stan oriented. It's like, oh, you talking shit about Nyjah?
Wait, this is a show, right?
This is a show.
Okay.
7 episodes. I want to say it's 7 episodes. 30 minutes per episode, so you can get through it real quick. It's a super quick watch. I had to stop myself. Because I didn't want to go through it too quick. Yes, that was so cute. It was perfect. Shout out to Childish Gambino. Alice in Borderland. Mm-hmm. That one's a Netflix show. It came out in 2018. I think pre-pandemic or right around the pandemic. And if you like Squid Games, then you'll like Alice in Borderland. Oh, okay. So like it's kind of like like you're fighting for your life type situation. And I love that shit. La Brea.
Fight for your life.
Gotta fight for your life. Gotta fight for your right to party. But La Brea, that one's one of my favorite ones too. My boyfriend and I, fiance, we just finished going through it. A whole random sinkholes open up all around the world. If you go in through the sinkhole, then boom, you stuck in 10,000 BC. And so these people,
just that time frame,
just boom, you're in 10,000 BC.
All the sinkholes. Yes, to that time frame.
Yes, and the exact same spot. There was a moment, Seattle representation, when they had to go to Seattle because a sinkhole was opening, and then they tried to convince like the police department to like, you guys need to shut this area down because the sinkhole is going to open and a lot of lives are going to be lost. Then the dude was like, I'm not losing my job over this. Da-da-da. But then they ended up shutting down the whole center of Seattle. But then the frequency waves moved into like this Forest Park or whatever, and then the tiniest little sinkhole opened up. They jumped in that bitch. Then they were like, okay, we're in Seattle, so we're gonna have to walk all the way to Hollywood, California, where the sinkhole that our family, fell through is. But nope, they was walking for one day. Then they was like, there's that structure that fell through the sinkhole in Hollywood. So boom. So
wow,
it's a fun series. It's super fun. I just love random stuff like that. I like time travel.
That sounds really interesting, honestly.
If a sinkhole opened up, would you jump through it?
Like, do I know that it's gonna land in that time frame?
You have a feeling that somebody that you know and love who is down there is alive.
I have a feeling?
You have a
feeling.
feeling
Enough for me to jump.
You said I need straight concrete facts.
I need facts that you're in there.
No,
Call
period.
me, text me. I'm in this one. No.
They don't got phones in 2000 BC. They don't got cell phone towers.
Something. I don't know, but I'm not jumping.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of heights, anyway. So.
And now the last one.
That sounds like a big drop.
It is a big drop. And next week episode, I kind of have a relatable story that takes place in Seattle. So tune in next week if you guys want to hear that story, an unsolved mystery in Washington. But the last television show is an exciting one. Our friend. I found out about this like last year. So we actually have a friend whose sister is appearing on the show Love is Blind on Netflix. And that was an exciting moment for us.
Yeah. At first I was like, no way. But then I was like, wait, this makes sense. This person fits like on TV in general. This person deserves, I feel like, to be on TV.
Yeah, because growing up we were always like, you, like your entire family, but definitely you deserve to be on a reality show. So like the fact that Netflix saw it and was like, yep, let's get her.
Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing. And Seattle representation.
Exactly.
It's an entire Capitol Hill episode. So I think they fly out to California to be in the pods or whatever. But when they come to check on the families, the progress and whatever, then it's in Capitol Hill.
Oh my God. I haven't seen the episode though, so. Yes. Or this season.
It just dropped on March 24th, and they dropped the first 5 episodes. I'm not sure how many episodes are going to be in it, but we saw the first 4 or 5 couples, so I'm assuming maybe another 5
Another
episodes.
5,
Yeah. It makes sense to do half and half. I fell out of Love is Blind, not gonna lie. The very second season, like I liked the idea at first, and then there were just other dating reality shows that I fucked with.
You were like, okay, I'm done.
The idea was just like, yes, you saw it before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I got 2 episodes in. And I was like, okay, the first one I cried. That was cute.
Yeah.
The second one, I'm like, I get it. I get it.
Yep. Then it's like there's so many more reality dating shows that it's like.
That's okay. That's the reason why I don't have one specific that I like watch.
Because there's something
that I'm dedicated to. Yeah, because it's like, it's the same concept. And then also we get it. You're going to stir in some drama in there some way, somehow. Yep. Like, I think I'm done with reality TV.
Oh, snap.
Well,
even Survivor, because I love a good reality like survival competition, like Naked and Afraid, Survivor.
See, that's the thing. When I was younger, I watched a lot of TV, and it was 90% reality TV show, like True Life. Remember True Life?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Obsessed, obsessed. Yeah, just a ton of reality TV shows. So like, I guess now that I'm older, I'm just like, I've seen a lot.
It's like the ideas back in the day were a little bit more fresh.
I just
like,
lied.
Oh, what you lying about?
TLC. I'm addicted to TLC.
Oh, like the murder cuts. That's
like what is it? 1,000 Pound Sisters is it? Or
I love 1,000 Pound Sisters. 1,000 Pound Best Friends.
Yes. Oh my god, I love that show.
Come on.
It's been a minute since I've
same
seen them, but 1,000 Pound Sisters, Friends, My 600 Pound Life. There's a theme going.
Hoarders. I know. No, I also love the Hoarders. We love content.
Yeah.
We love TLC content.
Right? Hoarders. What else is there?
What else does TLC have?
A lot of like family shows. It's like the Little People, is it?
Little People, yes. Little People of Atlanta.
Yes.
I love that.
Oh, there's so many good like
R.I.P. Miss Juicy, damn.
No. Oh, damn. That was unexpected.
That was really unexpected. Yeah, she passed away a couple years ago.
Dang.
I used to love the Little Women of Atlanta.
Oh, so much drama.
So much drama. They're so cute. We was left cheek and right cheek. We were. God. I need to see what they doing. We need to see what they up to.
But yeah, TLC reality TV show. Oh my gosh, it's the best. So much drama. So
real.
And also the editing. I think that's why I'm so in love with TLC. The editing.
So much love and care
into those.
Like, it's like the editors in there are hilarious. The shit that they pull, it's just like, damn, you give no fucks. This is all for like content, obviously.
Yo.
But it's hilarious and I love it. So that's the only kind of like reality TV show that I watch. Other than that, when it comes to like love reality TV show, I'm not really.
I did when I was younger. I think I told the girls this, like all of you guys. If I didn't meet a man by the time I was 25, I was gonna find.
You gonna end it all?
No. I was gonna find a dating competition reality show and do it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like not The Bachelor or something, but I wanted it to be something super fun, like
different kind of.
If I was to think of a style of dating reality show that I would like to be on, it would be something kind of like, I don't know, because I really don't like a lot of the dating reality shows that are out right now. I don't want to be on an island with a bunch of pretty half-naked women and men. I really don't. I don't want to be stuck in a house.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many different things.
Would you?
I don't know. I feel like a really fun and funny speed dating competition would hit.
Really?
Like, yeah. It's like maybe even Seattle based. And it's like we're watching 8 different tables, 8 different couples. Then it's like just one of the genders is moving around. Mm-hmm. And then we just lock in on a camera, for a couple scenes. And then it would just be like straight to the point. Like you have 10 seconds to ask a question and answer it. And you just have to get through as many questions as possible. I know,
That's
like,
intense.
and it would just be crazy. Then there would be things on the table. Like waiters would come up with different gifts and shit like that. Like it would be crazy. I feel like we could make something like that happen. Because I just don't like the whole, I don't know. There's a lot of dating reality shows I don't like.
There's a lot. What is that one that's like naked in a room or something? Or in the dark or some shit? Like
naked in a room in the dark.
I don't know. No, it's like there's this big screen and like you're on a bed and you're naked with like another person and you're asking each other questions or some shit. There's another one where
oh,
it's
and
like,
you're trying not to touch each other?
no, you're just answering. I don't fucking know.
Because
Like,
there is that one, it's like you're trying not to touch each other. Then every time somebody touches, then it's like
that's a
money
different
out of the
one.
prize pot drops.
Oh, I don't know.
It's like if you kiss, if you touch.
I've seen it like on Snapchat, like.
Oh, Snapchat
little
is good at,
thing,
yeah, Snapchat is
whatever.
good at putting those little things on.
Yeah, and then there's one where it's like a button in the middle, and you.
Cut does those. Cut
that
is a
what it is?
Seattle-based
Cut.
company.
It is. I think it is Cut.
And it's like you got to be the first person to press the button.
It's called or something like that. Yeah.
Oh,
and
that
then
show gets
eliminates
so intense.
the other yeah, and they switch it up sometimes, like how the button works, and then the button be commenting on it.
The comment be like,
damn.
"Did you know that this person has a secret?" Then the person is like, "What the? Where'd you get that from?"
And I was like, "Wow, okay." Just exposing each
Just
other.
random shit. Just random shit. But I was supposed to be in a Cut video. I was a backup for one of the Zodiac lineups. I was gonna be the Aries.
What?
It's like guess the Zodiac, and I was gonna be on the lineup.
Yeah.
I was the B. I was the B casting. So if the A person for the Aries didn't show up,
Doesn't
then they were
make
gonna
it.
call me, and I was ready. I was like, oh, I'm gonna throw them off. I'm gonna be on my best Scorpio energy. Like I'm gonna throw them bitches off. Like shit, I got all the confidence in the world, bitch. Fuck with me.
Would you be able to tell?
No.
Really?
But there are people that look at me and they're like, yeah, you are an Aries.
I don't know how
I don't get it. I don't get it. But I'd be like, read me for filth. Like, because it'd be so accurate.
Really?
It really
you?
does. For me, it's accurate. And I'm just interested.
I feel like those people really study it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that because my memory's bad.
Yeah, no, my memory's terrible. I had to pull up a list of television shows that I can't remember no zodiac signs.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
No, but that's fun. That's fun. But let's go ahead and get on out of here. Any final thoughts? Any final thoughts before we bounce? Oh, well, I'll make that my final thought. I was just gonna say every plate. Like I fuck heavy with every plate. Not sponsored by the way, but for the past 3-4 weeks, I've been just getting 3 to 4 meals delivered, and it's just helped me so much with my grocery waste and just my cooking. I'm excited to cook. I made me some chicken tacos. I got some shepherd's pie that I need to make.
Do they have a wide variety of recipes?
Yes, it seems like they switch out their menu like every week. So like every 2 weeks, you're not seeing the same exact meals, but let it be, 3 weeks from now, you might see the same kind of couple items. But once you try it a couple times, you'll kind of have your meals. Like I already know which meals that I fuck with heavy and all that. So I love every plate. I'm happy that we're in a studio.
Yeah.
I'm happy that we get to bring y'all some content. Woo! And I'm just happy. This is what we've always wanted.
I know.
I feel like once we get comfortable, then it'll breeze. It'll be a breeze.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just getting used to everything pointing at me.
Yes, like okay, studio light all up in my
The lights
business.
and the cameras
we love
and
it.
everything just
We love it.
yeah. I think I'm so excited about the studio. So
Yeah, so if you're a Seattle listener, then by the end of the year, there might be a live show for you guys to come to.
I think there will be. By the end of the year?
There definitely will be.
Yeah.
So make sure you're subscribed. But what's your final thought?
That was my final thought. I'm excited about the studio. I'm excited to be here. Just like getting the ball rolling. I feel like this is like the beginning of so much to come. So yeah, super excited.
Yes. So shout out everybody. As you guys know, we're now based in our Seattle studio. Shout out to Color Studio. We're going to be inviting a lot of guests over. We are going to be inviting some business owners. We got a guest
Hopefully some
lineup.
artists and things like that.
Artists for a fact. We got some guests lined up for as soon as 2 weeks from now. We're excited. Hit us up everywhere at Black Me Up Podcast. Contact at blackmeuppodcast.com. If you are a brand, company, or an individual that wants to be advertised on the show, we will send you our media kit. Follow me everywhere at Dae Unique. I'm on Instagram at uniquely.design. Lily, where can the people find you?
Oh, girl, what is my thing?
Artsy Fartsy Legacy?
Yes. There.
Yep.
I'm barely on social media, as you can tell.
Yes, and we love that. So if you want to get a hold of Lily, you're going to have to stalk her on the show. Okay? Okay. So have a wonderful week. Bye.
Bye.